Hey guys, what's up? Jen Graves here. So just trying to make this one. Let me lower this just a little bit. Just trying to make this one good for y'all. So I didn't feel like doing one yesterday, nor did I kind of have time to trying to figure out different stuff, applying for jobs and stuff like that. So anyway, guys. Um, thank the lot of you guys that actually texted me or got with me on Twitter or on here or other things like that, and kind of wished me good luck on finding one and whatnot. Um, I guess all that luck rubbed. I have another one, probably not next week, obviously with the holiday, but the week after that. We are starting our new job. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes good with that. I'm not sure exactly what it entails, so I can't tell you guys exactly what it is just yet. Um, but hopefully, we can figure out where to go from there. So I know it wasn't very long that I put that video out on Saturday for you guys. On basically letting you guys catch up to me. So it happened fast, guys. I know. I only gave you guys 2 days to catch up, but I didn't know it was going to happen that fast either. So um, eternally grateful that I have this new one and I got it so fast, and that I don't have to worry about very much. Like I said, I didn't expect to have this one, because it would have put me into a lot with a bunch of other people, and I guess um, just the good luck and a lot of other things just kind of rubbed off and got it for me and stuff like that. So unfortunately, though, guys, for this catch up video, it is a day late, like I said. Um, but there's some other stuff with it too. Last time, I told you guys that I wanted to try and at least cap out at 20. Um, it's less than that, a lot less than that. I am sad to say to you guys. Um, but I only read two of them this week. One of them was Eden Zero. It was actually the one I was reading at when the other thing happened. So it took me a little while, but then I eventually read it. And then this one is volume 9 of Happiness. I don't know how somehow it looks like somebody like took a bite out of the corner right here or something. It looks really weird. And I don't know how that happened. Um, see if I can show you guys. It's like a nick, and I don't know how that happened per se. So I had to figure out how that happened and stuff like that. But anyway, so Eden Zero and Happiness, Volume 9, were the two volumes that I read. Like I told you, it is drastically lower than what I wanted to read. But now, hopefully, with all this stuff, then I will be able to um, get back on the ball as far as um, new stuff that I wanted to get from last week and all that. And forward, I'll be able to do that now, instead of just completing, like I told you guys before, completing from January and February, because that's when a lot of my pre-orders are still going off, that I had set up so far. And so March is actually going to be my big one, where I wasn't going to do any pre-orders here in November for March or anything like that. So I ended up, like I said, having some luck, I guess, with that. And so now I'm able to continue moving forward on getting some of that stuff. So cross fingers, we're lucky and stuff. Like I said, I'm sure part of it is from the luck of you guys rubbing off and all that other stuff. So, but what I did plan, I don't know if I showed you guys my ones that I got right at the end of last Sunday for Pops and from last week and stuff, and I got one today. But I was planning on showing you guys that kind of as a letting you guys see like those instead of just doing like a oh hey they're here kind of thing and going through that and letting you guys see those new pops that I got and kind of focusing on those, telling you kind of the backstory of those, why I chose those and different stuff like that. So the first one, I think I did show this one off, but I couldn't remember, is Kakashi. Um, so if you guys know, I'm gonna move this up right here. So Kakashi is my main man. Kakashi is one of my favorite all-time characters, and so that is why I ended up finally getting the Kakashi pop. It was one of the first other anime ones when I started getting them that I was like, I need this one, I really do. And I was a little upset this wasn't like my first pop to get, especially with Kakashi being one of my favorite characters of all time. So now that we have him, though, super cool. Right now, I have him on my Naruto shelf, but I actually plan on moving him somewhere else, maybe on like a Jingrave shelf or something. I do have some little bit of Jingrave stuff that I have on one of my shelves. I don't think that you guys have really gotten to see it because it's all small stuff so far. But you guys will get to see that over there, stuff like that. So that's the first one. And like I said, I think I showed some of these to you guys. I don't think I showed them all to you guys. So yeah, just kind of going back through some of them. If they are, I'm sorry. If not, then hey. So the other one was actually a 2-pack. Um, it was fun getting these ones. I have one more to get for the set, and can't wait. Um, but this is a Chucky Finster and Tommy Pickles for the Rugrats. There are some new ones coming out. There's an Angelica and a Spike coming out for the dog and Tommy's cousin. And besides anime and stuff, I'm one of those kids that grew up in the '90s. So I mean, there are a lot of things that I enjoyed and I liked. And so a bunch of the old '90s cartoons and stuff, I'm actually trying to get the pops for that. There were some other ones that I wanted, and different stuff like that. But when it comes down to it, really the '90s cartoon pops and stuff like that. Other cartoons for like Cartoon Network, because I think mostly right now it's just like Nickelodeon ones. I know there's some Disney ones that are coming out, like Tailspin and DuckTales and other stuff like that. I know those ones are coming out at some. Well, some more of them are coming out. So I plan on getting some of those too, and everything. What's up, RPX? But as of right now, that is kind of what we are planning. So right now we just have Chucky and Tommy for the Rugrats. Um, let's see. I'm trying to save the one that I got today until one of my last ones, so you guys can kind of see what I got before all that. As far as anime ones go, though, so we did finally get an L for Death Note. Really cool one. This is, I think, the first one that I actually share with Bizarre. So when I first got it, I sent him a picture of it, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, we have like Twinkies or matching ones." So it was kind of funny to have that. But I plan on getting all of these too. Right? Right? Magic Monday. And then, so if you've heard Low 2, he's trying to finish out his pirate crew. I had already told him that I had already ordered all the pirate crew when he told me that. And so he's like, oh, I can't believe it. And I told him the only upset that I had was that there wasn't a Jimby pop out yet, but we do have our Frankie. Um, so it is a little weird that I feel like he's a lot stiffer than most of the other characters. Basically, you can't move his head to his shoulders. So that's one of the other things. But I mean, hey, they're just on display anyway. You're not supposed to move their heads, all the way around like a demon or anything like that. So that's it for all the anime ones that I got. But I mean, we still have more 90s cartoons coming. Um, let me show you guys these two. These are ones that I got, and you guys should already know that I had some of these. And so I was just finishing off the set. I have a Norbert from Angry Beavers, and so I had to get his brother Daggett. So we have that one. It was funny how it came. I didn't realize how much they tried to protect these when he had a plastic cover over his teeth. I guess so they wouldn't fall off. Pretty crazy stuff. But we have both the brothers now. This is another one that we have another one coming out for later on. But this is Hey Arnold. I already have a Helga that I've showed before. And there is a Gerald coming out. That's really good. You just got Glossium 4. I ain't catch up. I have 3, 4, and 5 should be coming out soon for Glossium. So, yeah. Let's see. This is a twofer. As you know, in 90s cartoons, also ones that were kind of old that we still had as kids too, still there. Is Looney Tunes, but this is a Sylvester and came with Tweety. So that's really good. You didn't have to separately buy a little bitty guy with the main one. Right. 90s cartoons. Right. I have some of those movies. I just don't have or some of that stuff. Hold on, we'll get there. Because I know we've went down a whole list of 90s cartoon stuff before. So the next one is a great show if you haven't seen it. You probably should kick your parents for not letting you watch it or something like that. But Rocko's Modern Life, we have Heifer with his little bag of chips. It says pasture puffies. There you go. Yep. And then we also got Rocco with Spunky, his dog. So really good ones. I like that. I really hope we get Mr. Big Mouth. That was one of the funniest characters that went with it. So, and then we have these ones. I need to get a little stand. So let me give you guys a little spoiler too. Nothing too big, but at the beginning of the year too, we are looking at a house. We're just waiting for the beginning of the year to come, and I believe we're going to get it and move into it and everything else. So some of this will change, especially my setup and what we have here and everything like that. But hopefully, the other thing I'm planning whenever I show off pops or anything is I'm planning on putting some kind of a box or something right here where I can put the pops on top of it. Yes, it will actually be my first home, so I actually have to look at that instead of renting. Currently, what I'm doing is renting from my mom just to kind of make sure the house is in order and everything. But yeah, going from there. But this one, especially for RPX, because I'm sure you'll be like, oh yeah, I forgot that one. This one though is All Real Monsters. This is Icus, something like that. And Crump. And then this is Oblina. So it was really cool. I remember having this game on the old school black Sega where you played as these characters and you had to get through the junkyard and everything. Yeah. Yeah, and one of the glass eyes. So, and then you actually mentioned this earlier. So I got this one too. This is an exclusive or more exclusive pop. This is Hudson from the Gargoyles. Love it. He's one of the older ones. As you can see, he's one of the old ones that remembers from the old days. Always carries a weapon, keeps a sword on him, and everything. I believe he is the only one. Um, is the only one that is actually brown. There's another one that's red. I believe that's Brooklyn, but everybody else is like blue or green. So, but yeah, and RPX did already mention this, so uh, throw some credit his way because RPX did already mention some of these ahead of time before we got down the list to them. And then this is the one I got today, guys. That's why I had to show Hudson almost last. Um, and he is one of the coolest characters ever, especially with his crew. But this is Goliath from the Gargoyles. Really cool pop. Today I wasn't expecting to get any, and I got home and opened the mailbox, and there was one box in there, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be," because I ordered a handful of pops, and I was like, it can't be anything. I just ordered them Friday. It can't be one of the guys already here, and different stuff like that. I think altogether on Friday, I got maybe 15 to 20. I'll have to get back to you guys on that. I got a lot, but I got a lot of good deals because they were bundles or I got them for like half price of what they were before. Right. True. Very true. I always felt that way before. Like I even uh like knew any of that stuff. I was like, she's like coming at him really hard. But yeah, so that's Goliath. And but yeah, we do have a lot more other ones coming. Um, I'll tell you guys some of them. We do have some what is it? Because I mean, there were so many that like the names were pretty close. Um, Not Ducktales. We have Tailspin. We have a bunch of the Tailspin ones coming. Um, we also have more of the Gargoyles coming, and there is some other stuff. I can't put my finger. The One Piece crew have some more of those coming in, and I can't remember if I have any more anime ones coming in. I think I have one, um, but I can't remember what it is. Let's see. Right. Yeah. Let's see. Do I have any video game pops? Um, I do have a couple. I have um, one from cell phone game Contest of Champions, which is Howard the Duck in the Meg suit. And I have a Deadpool that goes with one of those. Um, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, I guess you could still count those. I mean, as game ones. Um, Whether you, I guess, if you want to, it's got a movie about video games, but I guess it's not exactly a video game one. Parzival from Ready Player One. I think that's all that's out right now. Um, I'm trying to remember where I put my box. I have a box because me and Bazaar actually put all the pops up and stuff, and we couldn't fit everything, so I actually ended up taking them down to rearrange some of the stuff, and now I'm trying to put them all back up. But it's more so now I'm trying to get them together on what goes together, like cartoons or anime, different stuff like that. And it's a lot harder doing that, especially when some people get you random ones. Somebody got me a Jon Snow, and I don't. That's the only Game of Thrones one I have. So, um, you know, there's not really a lot more spots that I can put other stuff. Um, but yeah, I try and get ones that I like. When I played Magic the Gathering, I have a Garuk the Wild Speaker, which is the green tree guy. Um, I bought him way back when. He's one of like my first ones when I was like, oh, I'll get it to represent, what I like, but not like into anything. So, yes. I haven't found any SWAT Cat ones. I know there's a Hong Kong Fooey one. Some of those ones, not all of them, but some of them from the that were still kind of translated over from the Hanna-Barbera cartoons and stuff like that. I'm on the fence about getting them or not because all their prices are kind of high. But I do want a Hong Kong Fooey and like a Huckleberry Hound, some of those other ones. Touche Turtle, different guys like that. Adam Ant. Um, everybody had like some kind of super word or name or something, and it went with like what they were. So, Snagglepuss, Quick Draw McGraw, um, Babalooey. Uh, I think there's a Yogi Bear one, but he's like really hard to find. Fred Flintstone and Barney are really hard to find. Dino's hard to find. We do have Jetsons coming out, but I'm kind of on the fence about getting those if I can't get the Flintstones ones too. You know, not a. I guess not a lot of people know that back in the day when the and Flintstones and the Jetsons actually had a crossover show between each other. So I think so, but they have Yogi where he is only like a you have to order him from the shop, and I think he gets vaulted really quick. Um, so I do know there's some like that. Now another one that's currently out that I'm trying to find soon is actually a just your old Fallout Pit Boy guy, the little blonde guy in the blue suit. Have a bobblehead for him, and he's actually in my other room and stuff like that. But I don't have a pop for him, so kind of waiting to see if I can find one of those or if I'm going to have to order him online. So different stuff like that. I got a really good deal. I got a Darkwing Duck figure, which is the Gosling, the little girl. Um, I think I got her for like $3. So uh, I have found some like good deals on stuff too, like that. Right. There's a lot of stuff. One of the other ones I'm trying to find right now is part of the Scooby Doo gang, because I think you can get like two of them real good, but then Velma, Daphne, and Shaggy have all gotten expensive. So different stuff like that. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but oh well. That and the old Cowboy Bebop guys, a bunch of them are expensive. So between like cartoons, anime, they don't have a Scrappy Doo, or I would totally mention that about getting him. Um, Fantastic Beast. Those are kind of the big ones that I try and collect, but there's also other ones. Lord of the Rings. I haven't really gotten any Harry Potter ones, but there are a lot of other stuff that I like. Just like some of you guys know, like right up here is an Orko from He-Man and Masters of the Universe. Different stuff like that. So if it's an old cartoon that I watched, I'm trying to get them, stuff like that. So, but yeah. So hopefully, I'll probably go about another 4 minutes if you guys have questions or anything like that. Um, but yeah, um, hopefully, getting to show you guys some of these pops and stuff kind of is rectifying a little bit of that. Like I said, it was just kind of a crap week last week, and you know, He Man. Um, so I didn't really, like I said, get to read too much, like I wanted to. But hopefully, we'll be able to get back on track. We'll be able to catch up with everything and move on from that, and that experience as well. Um, you know, because it's not every day that that happens, and stuff like that. So we're just gonna move past it. So there's nothing else really that you can do. Um, but yeah, when I know more about this other one, I'll let you guys know, and all that other stuff. But yeah. But if y'all have any other questions or anything, just let me know. Um, we will go from there. I know next week I have, I don't have any Conan pops, but that is kind of one on my list, to get if I can get a, uh, uh, is it Vampirella? I think it's Vampirella and Lady Death, and there's like one other chick that goes with it, and Evil Ernie. I never like really got too much into like the cartoons or anything, but it was, you know, Conan the Barbarian, um, is still like a big influence, even with, 80s and 90s kids and stuff like that. Especially because everything, you knew it as a reference to him or something like that. Different things. So, um, but yeah, hopefully they come out with some of those other ones too. That would be pretty cool. Um, I think they have an Elvira one, maybe. Maybe that's the only one that really has that. Right? It's like men ate cereal, but it wasn't cereal. It was nuts and bolts, and they were shoveling it in with milk. That too. I mean, because isn't that where He-Man basically came from with Conan? Maybe tweaked just a little bit. Oh yeah. So, but yeah, guys. So, like I said last week, crap week. I hope to move on and get past it. We are on the holidays this time, so I probably won't get to read as much as I want to. So I'm trying to take this time to straighten up my room a little bit to get ready for that collection video. Um, Saturday, if you've watched that video, um, we are right here at the threshold of doing that collection video. I'm just going to try and put my other shelf together that's right here and get it put over on the wall and everything. And hopefully, we will be almost ready to do that collection video and everything. So next week at the latest is when, not next week, the week after is the latest when I'm deciding that I'm going to start it. So, and I may give you guys a little sneak peek. It may be before, I might do the other one before we actually do any of the other stuff. But I have one fear, and I'll let you guys know what it is. My only fear is that I still don't have enough room for some of the other manga. So I'm kind of scared that I might have to put them on the table or something like that, and then just kind of go over them on the table and stuff like that. Because I know I'm going to have to bring my other ones in my other room in here too, that I am currently reading, and that's maybe 4 stacks. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. I might have to rearrange some stuff, put some of them on the top of my shelves just so we can see them, stack some of them in front, something like that. I really want some shelves if I could find them. I think I would have to build them myself. Ones that kind of the shelf angled in, kind of like a library um, trolley cart that they have, where it angles in, where you can see the spines and everything, and make that maybe almost as tall as me, um, where I can still see them and stuff. So almost 6 foot tall, and just put a bunch of shelves on there about the same size for a little over regular manga length for like some of the other ones, and put all those on there, and then make it almost like it was like a pantry thing where I could pull them out, and it would have 2 shelves on each side, and then pull this one out, 2 shelves on each side, stuff like that. So, but seen some things and how they do part of them, but those are complicated as hell. So, oh yeah, I should ask that, or go somewhere and see if they have other shelves and stuff. Right now, like I said though, when we move, um, I don't want to have more than what we have currently. I actually asked my family, or part of my family did not. I was like, "Hey, can we like push Christmas back, for like a month until we get this house? That way, whenever they're like, yeah, here's your gift or whatever, maybe like, okay, well, we'll just take it to our new house instead of having to take it here and then take it there after we decide when we move, different stuff like that." So, um, but yeah, so we still have to buy that. So hopefully soon we will get that done and figure out where we're going and everything from there. So, but really great stuff. And like I said though earlier, we do have more pops coming. So stay tuned for that. Um, we have some really cool pops coming, and all that other stuff. So if you're on Twitter or anything like that, anytime I see an anime one or a 90s cartoon one or something for a TV show that I know that one of you guys like or something, then I usually try and snap a picture of it or screenshot it and then post it on there for you guys. So, um, yeah, stuff like that. So, anyway, though, guys, I am going to get off of here and do all that. I was going to get on here and do the Ketchup video anyway, but I wasn't planning on having such good news for you guys as far as already finding a new job and stuff like that. So, um, like I said, just a lot of luck that rubbed off from you guys and everything else like that. So, um, on top of um, getting a new house, because I said I was going to do that anyway, regardless of the circumstances, um, stuff like that. So, anyway, guys, I'll catch you later, especially you, RPX, because you are always on here. So you're the person to rely on all the time. So um, I will catch you guys later. Thanks for watching, and like I said, catch you guys next time. Um, oh well, one more quick announcement before we totally sign out. I believe Lohali is having another thing this coming week on Wednesday. I think that's when it is, and I'm pretty sure I'll be in that. I don't know if we'll have another one or anything else after that at some point. We'll just have to see. So, and then hopefully after Christmas, we'll see kind of an update in my video content. I am trying to get a new camera, maybe a new laptop, my own laptop, and a speaker and different stuff like that. So, stuff. But like I said, catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. I'm Jen Graves, your local tatted otaku, other stuff that I usually say. And I will catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.